मुझे नाव नेरी पेस. I am from IC colony, Borivali parish. I have come 4 times to this place in the last 4 years to do my annual retreat, and I have only one complaint. The retreats are getting better and better every time I come. You may be knowing that the great Saint Augustine said that a parish or a church is not a museum to exhibit the relics of the saints, but a hospital to treat sinners. Had Augustine lived in this age, he would have said that Mulki is an ICU for treating extreme cases. But this ICU doesn't have a casualty ward and a mortuary, because anybody who comes to Mulki will not die, and he will not go empty-handed. This is my experience. And one more thing I want to tell you briefly is that Saint Paul's letters, if you read, he says, preach in season and preach off season. Then he again says, preach with reason, preach without reason. And somewhere else he says, preach on the pulpit and off the pulpit. That means preach on the television and preach off the television. Why I am saying this, my experience, we are not preaching off the pulpit, that we are failing. We are very good in preaching on the pulpit. Pulpit means with a dole, to bappanatso dole, with a podium, with a mic, everything. That preaching we are doing very well, but when we go out, we miserably fail, Christians. For example, our retreat does not end now. It starts when we leave the gates of Mulki, because that is the preaching done without podium. I just give an example. आमच्या ऑफिसान तेपणी पार्टी आसली 5-6 years back. तेदळा एकलो हांव क्रिस्तांव आनी एकलो प्रोटेस्टंट क्रिस्तांव, दोग मात लेट नाईट पार्टी, सोरो आनी गम्मत, फूड इज संप्शियस, ड्रिंक यू कॅन टेक इन बॅरल्स, ऑफिस पार्टी, एन्युअल पार्टी. आनी तेदळा सक्कट पियेले आमी दोग पियोना. तेदळा हांव पियोना, तो प्रोटेस्टंट पियोना, कित्याक म्हळ्यार तो पेंटाकॉस्ट डोंट एंगेज इन एनी ऑफ दीस थिंग्स. तेदळा आमचो एकलो बॉस, ही इज ए नॉर्थ इंडियन ब्राह्मीण, ही इज ए काश्मीरी पंडित. ही केम टू मी and came to him, sat on our table with his glass, and he said, you two are a blot on Christianity. आमी उगत रावले. बॉस म्हळ्यार he can fire us if we talk anything against him. ताणें विचारलें पेंटाकॉस्टान, why you are talking like that? What you know about Christianity? देखून तो कितें म्हणालो ते, oh, I know everything about Christianity. It is started by a fellow whose name is Jesus, and he used to eat pork and flush that pork down with a bottle of whiskey, and he has told all his followers to do the same thing. What is told, he was telling, the priest today took so much trouble to explain Eucharist, and he told me in brief his version of the Eucharist. In my remembrance you do, he has said to his followers. His version of the Eucharist, within 2 sentences he told me. I was shocked. This is the preaching we are doing off the pulpit. And that is why, Mahatma Gandhi, he attended 2 weeks a Bible class with the Baptist Church in South Africa. मागीर ताणें कितें बरयलें, तो म्हणटालो आनी हांव वचना. कितें म्हळ्यार हांचे ऑफ द प्रिचींग ऑफ द पुल्पीट आनी प्रिचींग ऑन द पुल्पीट, देर इज अ बिग गॅप. देखून ताणें खडेक बरयलें, आय लव क्रायस्ट बट आय हेट क्रिश्चन्स. दिस इज द मेसेज वी शूड टेक फ्रॉम दिस प्लेस. थँक यू.